I'll fix that for you, Ducky. I don't know why you're on cooldown. All of you should be tagged. I just fixed you. Sharp mute. There you go, you muted. Never mind. Let me know when you're all on it. Say confirmation in the Jedi Temple chat room. Alright, let's begin, shall we? Now, starting out, you can read the welcome letter at your own notice. I wrote that. Read it if you want. Now, the Jedi Guidelines. These are your rules. This is your Jedi Code, the one that actually matters in the sense of your server rules. You must all know this. At this point on, you will have no excuse for breaking these rules whatsoever. Now, number 1, Jedi are to follow the Jedi Code at all times. This means I don't want you acting like aggressive brutes. I don't want you running around threatening to chop people in half. You're Jedi, not Sith. Keep that in mind. You'll never switch your Jedi life to avoid punishment or tasks. This will result in suspension of your Jedi life, and most likely not suspension, but more or less termination. Don't switch to avoid punishments ever, on any circumstance. Absolutely zero excuses. I don't care if your life depends on this punishment that you're getting. You are to never switch to avoid punishment ever. Jedi will abide by server rules at all times, so because you're a Jedi doesn't mean you're exempt from server rules. Simple as that. Follow rules. Be treated just like any other player. Jedi will only ignite their lightsaber if they're about to fight. This includes igniting the saber for the purpose of holding it out. If you'd like to hold out your saber, go into an empty area and ignite your saber. This, in turn, means I don't want to see you running around randomly with your saber out. Put it away. Troopers will be stupid enough to jump into it, and then you will be charged for having your saber out. So, use your head. Don't have your saber out randomly. Jedi must attend training to hone their skills in the Force at regular intervals. I know this is a hot topic. We'll get to it later. Jedi will never be hostile in or out of character. This is a breach of the Jedi Code. Jedi Code, Rule 1. Rule 6 relates heavily to Rule 1. Simple as it gets. 7. Jedi will not force jump around the ship or in any enclosed area. This will get you screamed at so loud you will wish you died. Don't do this. 8. Jedi will always go after lightsaber wielders over NPCs. Most of you Jedi know the typical formations you're going to be in front of the troopers with your sabers out blocking. Now, if you are to see a Magna Guard and a group of droids in front of you, you can either choose to jump into the group of droids or jump into the Magna Guard. You always choose the Magna Guard. Fight lightsaber wielders over the NPCs. NPCs are for the troopers. Jedi will only use their lightsabers unless dire situations arise. This means that you will never use blasters. Jedi will use their lightsaber, will only use their lightsabers unless dire situations arise. Always, always, always use your lightsaber. I don't care if you've crafted the most phantasmagorical gun on the planet. You are not to use it as a Jedi.
Poe cannot win his the doc. He's on the phone.
So be it. 10. To lead troops, a Jedi must be Master Plus and go to certification for a Marshal Commander Plus. You cannot lead until you're a Master. Don't try. Nobody will listen to you. 11. You may not force jump around the map. Needless to say, this causes annoyances to staff, game masters, and what raiders are. Keep the force jumping to a limit. Good. Jedi structure and rank. These are your ranks. Jedi Initiate, starting rank of the Jedi Order. Here you show your worth to the other members of the Jedi Order and train heavily to prove yourself to the Order. Jedi Padawan. Once you rank up to the rank of Padawan, you will be assigned a Master, and being a Knight or a Master. At this point in time, that is quite suspended because we have no Knights or Masters in the future. This will be implemented in a much more heavy manner. And you will train personally under him and learn all he knows. As a Padawan, you will select your Jedi branch and begin training for specialization. These will obviously be expanded upon as we go through the rest of the guide. Jedi Knights. As a Jedi Knight, you are recognized as a wise and valuable member to the Jedi Order. You will assist in training the initiates and Padawans and will be a full part of one of the Jedi branches and specializations. At this point, you as a Knight can ask to affiliate with the battalion. You must speak to the battalion head to do so. We had a hot topic with Plo Koon in the 104th yesterday. No, you cannot affiliate with the battalion until you are a Knight. Simple as that. Jedi Master. Some of the most influential members of the Order, the Master's assistant in running the Order as a whole. They make sure training goes accordingly. The assistant for running the Jedi, and they're basically going to be the heads of the branches. At the rank of Master, you may go through the required training to lead troops in which you will become a Jedi General. Very rare. This will be very rare and very selective, this training. Don't expect to lead troops anytime soon. Any of you. Jedi Council Member. This is sort of a subsection of the Jedi Master. They still hold the rank of Jedi Master, but they're also a Council Member. They're the main advisors of the Grand Masters. The Council suggests ideas, changes, and evaluate the other Jedi. If they believe a Jedi is no longer fit for duty, the Council will vote on the removal of their class. To become a Jedi Council Member, one must be Master, then show exceptional leadership and knowledge of the Jedi way. The Grand Master selects the Council Members, and eventually the Council Members will assist in choosing the new members of the Council. Grand Master. Oldest and wisest member of the Council and a Master of the Order that controls all the Jedi. They're responsible for the health of the Order, and they are to make sure it runs successfully and efficiently. Only one person will hold this rank at any given time. The way this is going to operate is one person will be in this rank, and consider it there is a head of fleet, Quinn, a head of the army, myself. There will also be a head of the Jedi. This will be the Grand Master. They will work closely with, obviously, myself, Quinn, or anybody else who's in charge of the army at a large scale. They'll be one of the way high-ups, and yes, they automatically get the chance to lead troops. They don't have to go through the training. Branches and specializations, very important. Jedi may affiliate with the following branches once they reach the rank of Knight. Each branch will have one head who will be the rank of Master or higher, and before joining you must consult him or her. To become affiliated with a specialization, you must talk to one of the heads of the branches and you will be trained on it. Note, more specializations will be added in the future. These are just the very bare bones one. First branch, Consular. These Jedi choose to focus more heavily on learning the Force and discovering its secrets. They tend to use the Force more than their saber, and they are less willing to spring into battle like the Guardians. A subsection of the Counselor, and the only one as of now, is the Jedi Healer. They focus on maintaining the health of all the members of the Republic. They work closely with the medics to become trained in medical treatment and integrating the use of Force with their equipment. Quite difficult to become a Jedi Healer. Big standards. Sentinel. Sentinels are the mix between the Guardians and the Counselors. They focus on a combination of the Force and lightsaber combo. They do many things, including act as police for the Jedi and eliminate any threats to the Order silently. Thus, the two subsections, Jedi Shadow, secret agents of the Order. Shadows were often discreetly dispatched across the galaxy to seek out Sith and eliminate them. Stealth assassin type Jedi, that's what that is. Temple Guards, one of my personal favorites. These act as the practical police of the Order. They protect Council members and the Grand Master to make sure the Jedi do not break the code. They will be the most serious and loyal members of the Order. The Temple Guard. If you break even one Jedi rule or have even one Jedi strike, your chances for being a Temple Guard are gone. Extremely selective, and they work very closely with Shock. Guardian. These Jedi Guardians are the main warriors of the Order. They would typically be the Jedi on the front lines. They will most likely be affiliated with a regiment. They will focus heavily on the more combatant side of the light side and are always willing to fight for the Order. Subsection, Jedi Weapons Master. Jedi's Weapons Master are the most skilled duelists in the Order. They know everything lightsaber, and they can build one easily. They assist newer Jedi with saber training, and they are all the Jedi's armorers. Keep that in mind. Jedi Code. There is no emotion, there is peace, there is no ignorance, there is knowledge, there is no passion, there is serenity, there is no chaos, there is harmony, there is no death, there is the Force. Except for all Order 66 victims. Anyway, that is the Jedi Guide. This is your code. This is updated quite frequently. You will be informed when it is updated. Know that. This is very up to date, and more specializations will be added as time goes on. The only person that may, as of now, train is Papa Riddick. So, stay tuned for that. Now, many of you have quite extensive concerns regarding the current state of the Jedi. Would somebody like to give me a summary regarding these concerns? Yes, Legacy. Fully. Speak in mic, please. Correct. Pythagoras. I'm calling you, Pyth. Yes, Pyth. The Jedi healers obviously would adapt to their situation and their role. As of now, all the Jedi are frontline. As of now, yes. I would assume so. Yes, probably. Now, what I've been hearing recently is that you guys are all bored. At least 95% of you are bored because you have nothing to do all day. There's no training. Rick promises you various things, such as being knights, and that never comes through. Do I have a good enough reading of how things are going in that sense? You guys don't feel like you're getting your money's worth. Canadian, that's against the Jedi rules. I recommend not saying that in chat. Now, what I would suggest is you stay put. I'll have a conversation with Riddick. We'll see what we can do in the sense of buffing it up, giving you guys some actual fun. In a sense, give you guys some training of some more interactive roles. So, I'll see what I can do to get you guys a bit more fun in your roles. I plan, or at least I'd like, to get somebody in the rank of Grand Master shortly. Robert, go.
One thing I want to say is, hopefully, if some of us are not, most of us are not knights by the time of the event server comes out, the event server will greatly help us all with our trials, because it means we focus on Jedi-only events, like how Trooper-only events, like, it would help us greatly when the events. That's all I gotta say.
Anyway. Riddick is the Grandmaster Phoenix, yes, that's been established thus far. Thank you. We all know this. Thank you. What I'm saying is put somebody in that's not Riddick, because Riddick has a lot to do and cannot divert all his focus on Grandmaster. Consider him Grandmaster Legacy. You want me to be the Grandmaster? What's that, Canadian? Yes, speak Legacy.
The one thing about Cord is he's ran a Jedi Order before, so he knows what to do.
Correction, he ran the Sith Order. He ran the Sith Order, correction.
He still ran the Order.
Yeah, but there was like...
Thing is, Riddick doesn't have enough time at all to do any of this.
Demo, go ahead.
Sith Order's close enough, honestly.
Ayla, are you joking? Point of the matter being, we'll work something out with Riddick. As of now, we do recognize your issue and see that it's kind of a big one. You paid for this, so you guys deserve some fun. At least most of you paid for it. Note that I will be speaking to Riddick quite earnestly regarding this, and we'll find a compromise. As of now, the Game Masters will see what they can do to make your time on the server much more entertaining. So, do we have any PTSs? Concerns, comments, questions?
I just gotta say, the temple wouldn't help at all. It's just a room.
Sharp, yes.
Is there going to be a chance for other people to catch up? Because some people aren't on when most others...
You can unmute and speak, Sharp.
Wait, crap, give me a second.
Continue, Sharp. We can hear
wait, okay. Robert confused me, but okay. So some Jedi aren't on as much as others, or they're on different time zones, so they might miss important Jedi events. Are there going to be stuff for Jedi catch up? Because I know a few Jedi like got their Trial of Courage, but a lot of Jedi weren't on, so it's kind of unfair that these people are way ahead.
If I could say one thing, that Trial of Courage event was it was all.
Yes, Sharp. Anyway, that will be addressed as well. There will be a high likely chance that there will be more and more trials so that more of our fine overseas compadres can join in on the fun for all of you people that are not living in the U.S. Yes. The math thing. The Pythagorean theorem, yes. What do you have?
Someone said earlier that the training room wouldn't be a good idea, but I think I'd have to oppose to that. If I know if the person that plays Obi-Wan would be here, he'd probably say he'd want one as well, since he's got into a fight with a shop before. And what I think is, if we need our own space so we're not tripping over shop and stuff like that on the third book.
Oh, of course, you will. You will have your own space. That is just a non-negotiable. You will be having your own space to train and do everything in that sense. I hope that it's at least remotely as big as the one on Rishi. Phoenix.
I get Legacy, I just forgot it.
Good on you. Legacy.
I don't really get why we can't use Rishi Moon, because we have a separate space from the rest of the troopers, and we can actually RP in there. It just doesn't really make sense of we can't be there for like, say, a couple days a week or something.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, personally, I'd prefer highly against that, simply due to the nature of Rishi Moon and due to the nature of our map, because one, our map is customizable, so Riddick will be making frequent changes to it. Two, it's completely and utterly 100% made for us, obviously excluding the Jedi room, right? Considering the only thing that is to offer in Rishi that's a pro is your guys' Jedi room, think about the other troopers as well, that's what I'm saying. Shoot.
Regarding the Jedi area, I ensure you that...
So that means yes, Ned.
What?
Quinn, are you lagging or something?
The fuck? Okay, well, I was gonna say, I ensure you that Riddick's going to add a Jedi area to the vendor soon. He's working on one and he should be done with it soon, so don't worry.
By working on it and done with it soon, he means roughly 5 to 7 years.
Pretty much.
But know that it's a resounding yes. So that will come. Do we have any other PTSs? Phoenix.
I remembered what. Could we have something, like, I don't know if the game masters came up with, like, something besides go after a Magna Droid or a Sith and kill them? Something different? I'm not sick of it yet, I'm just saying it's kind of like, that's all we do. Grant, that's always, that's a major job of ours.
I think he means passive RP.
Like a passive RP part of it. Jedi aren't...
Let me put it like this. Right now you're all Padawans. Once you get really deep into these branches, you will have a lot more passive RP. Jedi Shadows will have triple the passive RP that you have right now. Weapons Masters, I know for sure. Yes. Healers, yes. Obviously Temple Guards as well. It's just a bit of time. As of now, the expectation for Padawans would be, in our ideal Jedi Order, the Knights and the Masters help train them on everything, and then they get to choose what they want to go to. And then eventually, when they reach Knight, they can go into one of these specializations. And then once they reach Knight, they can go out on missions, solo operations, things like that. Maybe assist in RC squads. It's all dependent on the way the Jedi Order goes, but right now it's in a very boring and primitive state. Know that it will be expanding over time as we go on, obviously. That's why I want the inclusion of a Jedi Grand Master, as well as maybe 2 other Masters or 2 other Knights to join him. Therefore, establishing a direct hierarchy, which will then make the Jedi Order obviously grow and branch out. Because as of now, it's Riddick and instantly all of you. A chain of command is very important, especially for Jedi, in the sense of promotions, obviously, and all that. And it's extremely important for Jedi to have a good guy at the way top. Yes, Phoenix.
before you said that there will be heads at each branch, and they said that once you become knight, you have to talk to them. So is it like
As of
you
now,
have to
you would
talk
talk
to
to
them
the
first,
Grandmaster.
or can you just pick?
As of now, you would talk to the Grandmaster, or the highest ranking Jedi there is.
Alright.
Canadian.
Me personally, I think Legacy, Luke and Obi-Wan should both be, all of them should be at least promoted tonight, because they've all pretty much given up on their clone lives, and I know they could constantly be on their Jedi.
Hello?
Some
Okay.
weird things.
Just because
What?
somebody. Wait, look, let me put this in perspective for you. Everybody please remute. Not that far, Canadian. Thank you. Let me put this in perspective for you. Just because somebody gave up their trooper life doesn't mean that they'll make a good Grandmaster. In a sense, if I had to completely choose between a Jedi that's on every day, that's very new to his position, that makes a lot of mistakes, or a Jedi that's on once every other day and is very good at his position for an hour, I would choose the latter of the options. Simply put, somebody cannot be on at all and still successfully run an organized team as long as they have the proper mindset and proper hierarchy skills. In a sense, this also applies for staff. For those of you that are staff, I could probably go on LOA for 3 days and still make sure everything goes managed successfully. Not bragging or anything, but in a sense, that would be the relation that we tied this to. Or as a trooper, I know I have my two majors that can back me up in the sense of running the army. Quinn has his own guy in Navy. It's all about obvious backups and a hierarchy building, so it's not exactly necessary that somebody's on every single bloody day, though that it does help. Any more PTSs? Now, let me read back to you what notes I've taken here. You guys want your own space, want your own place to hang out, want your own place to train. Your own Jedi temple. Does that sound about right? Good. You want action, you want training, you want things to do. Okay. And you, by a long shot, want a new, more interactive Grandmaster. Well, Sharp, Riddick yells at you for good reason. I'm well aware. What I would do is I would try to prove yourselves all. If you want a chance at taking up these higher ranks, as of now, I suggest you try proving yourself as a leader, not amongst the troops, but amongst the Jedi. In battle, I'm always looking for somebody that can assist me in leading the Jedi, assist me in splitting them up, assist me in making sure the Jedi go to every single squad, depending on how I split them up. I've been delegating a lot of this to Legacy. He's been doing quite a good job. The more of you that prove to me you can successfully help lead the Jedi, lead meditations, encourage passive RP, maybe offer to support the medics, things like that. It's all about at this point, proving yourself. I have at least mild control with the Jedi, so I can assist you guys in some very limited things as of now. But overall, I mean, it is what it is, and I will have a conversation with Riddick. Note that your issue will be solved one way or another. I just want you all to realize and note that your issue will be solved one way or another. Good? Sounds like a plan, guys? Ayla, the clones can be punished for sexually assaulting you, but when you encourage them,
What do you do?
they don't get punished.
It's hot.
Yeah, we've had a problem with clone sex assaulting ship. It's all me.
Anyway, dismissing the fake news allegations, call staff if an issue is plaguing you. Anything. Yes, that mod has been heavily dealt with.
BTS real quick?
Speak.
Which fucking mod did that?
It's been dealt with like Puncher a few weeks ago. It wasn't even a mod, it was actually GM.
What? No, it was a mod.
It was Garrison.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was Mikey.
It was Garrison.
Ayla said it was Mike.
I heard it was Garrison.
No, it was Mike. I told you.
I heard it was Mikey too.
I mean, I screamed the fuck out of both of them, so.
Garrison's gone now. Either way.
Okay, that's where I had another thing.
Alright, I'll be up in my office waiting on you, Bobo. Quinn out.
Squirrel, I had another thing. I had to go. I might have to go on LOA for a few days so I get my sleep schedule sorted out because I keep sleeping all day and being awake all night, and I'm not gonna be able to get anything done on the server like that.
Duly noted.
Alright. Are we dismissed?
Meeting adjourned. I'll get back to you with more information.
My God, I need to pee.